Today we are going to talk about how to conjugate infinitives. So first thing we need to remember is, what is an infinitive? Infinitives are words like cantar, comer, escribir. They all are actions. Cantar means to sing, comer means to eat, and escribir means to write. And infinitives always end in AR, ER, or IR. Now that we know what infinitives are, let's talk about what it means to conjugate. Now, a conjugation is a form of the infinitive of the verb that shows who is doing the action. By changing the ending, by taking off that AR, ER, or IR and replacing it with something else, then it automatically will show who is doing the action. That means that every single pronoun in Spanish is correlated to a verb ending. So there's certain endings that go with yo, which means I. There's certain endings that go with tú, which means you. There are certain endings that go with nosotros, which means we. You can look at the ending and you can always tell what the subject is. Today we're just going to focus on yo and tú, I and you. And the reason those are very useful for us is because that's what you would use if you're in a conversation. You ask about someone else using the tú form of a verb, and then you respond using the yo form when you're talking about yourself. So for basic conversation, the yo and the tú is very necessary. So I want to tell you guys about the endings for yo form, the endings for tú form in present tense and past tense. Here we go. Okay, first we're just going to deal with the endings. So, if you are talking about the present tense, our yo form, if it is an AR verb that ends in AR, then the yo ending will be O. If it is an ER or IR verb, the yo ending is also O. O and O. That's easy to remember. The tú ending for AR verbs is AS, and the tú ending for ER or IR verbs is ES. You can remember that because AS goes with the AR verbs, and ES goes with the ER and IR verbs. Now, if we're going into the past tense, the yo ending for AR verbs is E. That's E with an accent mark, pronounced E. The yo ending for ER and IR verbs is E. That's I with an accent mark, pronounced E. The tú ending for AR verbs in the past tense is aste. A-S-T-E. Aste. The tú ending for ER and IR verbs in the past tense is iste. I-S-T-E. Iste. Now, how does this work? Let me explain. So we're going to start with an AR verb. Cantar. Remember, cantar means to sing. Now, step one, I take off my AR ending. So I just have the stem of the word, which is everything except for that AR ending, C-A-N-T in this case. And then I can add any of these AR endings, O, as, E, or aste, and it'll change the meaning of the word. If I say canto, then that means yo canto, I sing. So canto means I sing. If I add the AS, cantas, it's tú cantas, you sing. So cantas means you sing. If I put this ending, canté, canté, that's past tense, yo form, so that means I sang. in the past. Yo canté, or just the word cante, means I sang. Or, if I put aste, cantaste, then that would be you, tú, past tense, so you sang. Cantaste would mean you sang. Now let's try it with an ER or IR verb. The nice thing about ER and IR verbs is that they have the same endings. So let's use the verb comer. We know that comer is an ER verb. It means to eat. Remember, the first step is to get rid of that ER ending because we need to add these new endings to change the meaning of the word. So the first one I'm going to do is yo, present tense. That's a O. So the word como means yo, comer, I eat. Como means I eat. If I change that ending to the tú form, that would be comes. Comes means you eat because it's tú form, and tú means you. If I change it to my past tense, I know past tense for yo form of an ER verb is I. So that's comí. Comí is in the past tense, so that's I ate. Like I ate yesterday. And if I want to say you ate in the past, I would have to add my tú past tense ending for IR verbs, which is comiste. You ate, comiste. I hope this helps you see how to create those conjugations and how you can tell, based on the ending of the word, who's doing the action. So if you just see the word comiste, you know that it means you ate, even though the word tú isn't there. You don't need it because since there's iste there, you know it has to be tú form. If you have any other questions, please contact me this week. Email me, send me a message, and I'm happy to provide further explanation on this. Muy bien, adios.